Well, in Maryland, 3 teenagers are accused of murdering a man in a shopping center. And at this time, there are more questions than answers about how and why this happened.
Listen, man, if you guys knew where this was, and I've done several videos on this. This county, Montgomery County, is getting really bad. It's one of the richest counties in the country. Got to be top 10. Um, Historically, it's top 5, but I think because guess who's going out there? So, but especially this town in that county, Bethesda. I'm starting to see more and more stories about this area, and I'm like, I'm from this area. I'm from DC. This is new to there. This does not happen there. Okay, so you see the demographics, man. And I'm sure it's slightly more than this 2.67 Sun people, but just the way things are now, because we're everywhere. We're everywhere. We go everywhere too. A lot of these crimes, the follow home crimes, the smash and grab, we go different places. So, and then, we're all over. We're everywhere. There's nowhere to get away from us now. It's just crazy that this is happening out here. Right. This town gets an overall grade of an A+. So you already know, like, if you've been subbed to this channel for a while, you know that that's rare. You don't see that. Crime and safety is just not even it's not even an issue here. They don't even have numbers. You see what I'm saying? You know how, like, when we go here for other cities, they'll have a number for how many assaults or murders they have per 100,000 residents, and then the second category is, of course, the national average, and you can compare it versus the national average. This place doesn't even have. They don't have any stats for this stuff because nothing happens there. They don't have stats. These things just don't happen there, even though it's very proximal to Washington, D.C. It's not close to Baltimore, but it's close to Washington, D.C. Very close to Washington, D.C. And just to show you, look, cost of living is an F. That means it's so expensive. Like, don't even come here. It's very expensive out there. But everything else is an A. And look, even this site, they don't have any data on their crimes. Like, it's not available. They don't have any data because it's not that type of place. They don't do that out there.
Well, in Maryland, 3 teenagers are accused of murdering a man in a shopping center. And at this time, there are more questions than answers about how and why this happened. Fox 5 Sierra Fox joining us live from Bethesda with the very latest. Sierra, this hits close to home.
Good evening. We're here at the shops of Wisconsin, where Montgomery County Police say a man was found dead near this Target behind me. Today, I was able to speak with shoppers who say a murder is rare to hear in this well-off, quiet area.
I think it's tragic. I'm sorry to hear it.
It's very unusual for violent crime around this area.
I guess everybody should stay safe and not to take it out on other people.
The killing happened around 8:15 Monday evening. Montgomery County Police responded to a report of a suspicious situation at the shopping plaza along Wisconsin Avenue.
This is the type of, they don't have the no snitching policy. If they see something suspicious, they're calling the cops. Okay? And you can act like it's because of your skin color or the color of your skin. if you want to. It's because of your behavior. Someone's died. But was it they saw some sunshine and they automatically called the police? No. Someone's dead. Okay? They were right about their suspicions were warranted.
Montgomery County Police responded to a report of a suspicious situation at the shopping plaza along Wisconsin Avenue. When officers arrived, they found a man in a stairwell with trauma to his body. Investigators have not detailed his exact injuries, but the victim was pronounced dead on scene. All three suspects are teenagers, 16, 17, and 18 years old. They have been arrested and charged with first-degree murder, armed robbery, and conspiracy to commit robbery.
So they went out there, cruising for a bruising, looking for a sweet Vic, and you're going to see that more. And these people in Maryland, in the Bethesda, they're wokety woke. They deserve it. They deserve all the sun rays coming out there and doing this and hanging out in their areas. Because they're wokety. It's a suburb of Washington, D.C. I mean, it's like a suburb of San Francisco or a suburb of New York or a suburb of LA. These people are wokety woke. So I hope they do get more Sunmen out there because that's what they want. They want that experience. They want, and of course they're going to ask for more police and, patrols and all that stuff. But I think they should at least get this, the Sunman experience and get to have all the sun rays they want. The sun just shine out there in Bethesda because this is what they asked for.
When I asked police what was potentially stolen from the man, they couldn't release those details at this time as they cite this is an ongoing, active investigation.
Well, Sierra, do we know any more information or details about the actual victim right now?
Angie, police are waiting to notify the victim's family before they release his name or any other details.
11 store set on fire in the Loop. Police say a man assaulted a cashier before setting the blaze.
Nate Rogers is live with more. Nate.
Yeah, that's right, Donnie, Corey. That person reportedly, the store cashier reportedly ran inside of the bathroom just to get away. Minutes later, the entire store engulfed in flames.
Now, this brother got to go out there every night. Him and that other brother on this channel. And then you got they putting brothers out here on these. If you notice that, if you watch this channel, anytime it's something, they put a brother out there. And these brothers do a great job. They're very, very good at what they do. I just wonder what they think, man. Like when they go back to the studio, back to the, because they have a program meeting. They have they all meet and discuss what they're going to cover, the direction of the channel and all this stuff. And every 5 minutes is some son man just doing the most, running up on a 70-year-old man and executing him, or carjacking a congresswoman, or burning down a 7-Eleven because he got in an argument with or smashing. It's all this, the teens just running wild downtown. And it's like, these production meetings are full of gliders, okay? Let's just be, because you can't run the station with a bunch of, I mean, if you just want to run the station with everything, the news to come on time and everything to be properly done, got to be gliders running. So, and then you, one of the sunmen there, there's a couple sunmen there, diversity and all that stuff, but still, it's not like the country that's 13%. It's less than that, There's not less representation. And you got to show up there every day and and then everybody's like wokety woke, like, well, it's because of this and it's because of that, and pandering and like trying to because you know how nice gliders are they're really nice. So they're going to overcompensate for the fact that 99% of the violent crime in this city is being done by people that look like you, Nate. And they're going to pretend like, yeah, you know, George Floyd incidents happen every day. Like every time you turn around, you can't look down the street without seeing a knee on an officer kneeing somebody. It's just everywhere, even though we haven't seen the second tape. So it's just a lot of pandering going on. It's just gotta be weird for this brother. I often wonder, like, well, what do these brothers like go to back on the job, like when they're in the building, when they're in the Fox 32 building? Like, how is it knowing that the news is you, Jack? It is not the narrative. Like, we can't even present the narrative like CNN, where it's local, where it's national, where you can talk about the insurrection and January 6th every single day, or you can, just talk about foolishness, some microaggression in some town you never heard of. But here they got to cover Chicago. They can't hide from it.
Corey, that person reportedly, the store cashier reportedly ran inside of the bathroom just to get away. Minutes later, the entire store engulfed in flames. Outside 29 East Madison, just a few blocks from Millennium Park, the windows boarded up. Inside, a 7-Eleven store totaled. Pictured here, you see fruit in the background, everything surrounding it charred.
It's pretty messed up. I don't know.
Police say Saturday morning, the unidentified suspect seen right here verbally assaulted a 41-year-old store employee and then set the store on fire. The fire reportedly ignited by a Molotov cocktail. 2 people, including the worker, rushed to Northwestern Hospital.
It's unusual. It's startling.
Like, the world is kind of crazy right now, and everybody's on edge. So, I think you just gotta be vigilant.
That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about nice gliders, nice glacier gliders. That was nice, I guess. But it doesn't help anybody, especially if she votes like that. Because these are not just sentiments she expresses. This is how she votes. This is how she goes about thinking about public safety with this same mindset. That it's everybody. It's not everybody. It's only one group of people doing this stuff. Everybody's not on, and these dudes ain't on edge. They on demon time. No, they on edge. No, everybody else is on that. Everybody's on the edge, yeah, of them.
Like, the world is kind of crazy right now, and everybody's on edge. So, I think you just gotta be vigilant.
With more and more brazen attacks downtown and with COVID cases back soaring, Michigan Avenue remained flooded with shoppers this weekend.
You can't let people like that, rule your life and stop, the joy of the holidays.
Oh, but they can. If they see you shopping in these high-end stores and they follow you home, Brad, and when you pull up, they run up with guns, and you make one false move or don't respond quickly enough to a command, yeah, your holiday will be ruined. Your life will be ruined. Your legacy will be ruined. What are you talking about?
Can't let people like that, rule your life and stop, the joy of the holidays.
Many folks saying they're vigilant, yet careful not to overthink things.
There's a store down there that just now is taking down its boarding from a year and a half ago, and I work in that building. I don't think it got touched. I don't think a window got broken. So I think there's been some overreaction. I try not to overreact.
We got the professor from Back to the Future here, and he's telling us maybe he's seen something in the future. I don't know. Reporting from the future. We're all overreacting, guys. Nothing to worry about. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, they were right about the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series in 2016, so got to give them that. Even though they said 2015, they were off by a year. Maybe he's right. Who hit one if you think that the professor from Back to the Future if he's right about it, there's nothing to worry about here. We're all overreacting. Hit one if you agree with him.
There's a store down there that just now is taking down its boarding from a year and a half ago, and I work in that building. I don't think it got touched. I don't think a window got broken. So I think there's been some overreaction. I try not to overreact.
And right now, police are still working to identify that suspected arsonist. No one in custody as we speak. 2 people injured, apparently suffered smoke inhalation, but at last check were listed in good condition after leaving a local hospital. We're live downtown. Nate Rogers, Fox 32, Chicago.